We are live. It is August 1st, 2024. What is going on, my friends? This chat is already blowing up and we haven't even started. Happy August, my friend Timothy Oscar Gooney up in Canada. Thank you so much. Happy August to you, Sorrel Fraser. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Sorrel, thank you for being an important member of this channel. It's so nice to see you. So nice to see you. So we're going to jump into some lottery news stories and then into, of course, this chat. But let's see if there we go. Here we go. It is happening. Okay. I hope you're better, Tim. And I know I'm going to win the lottery soon and very soon. When I win, I'm going to have a huge surprise for everyone. God bless me and God bless America. Marie Jackson, thanks for your comment. Marie Jackson, thank you so much. And so I know there are viewers here from all over the world playing different lottery games. Not everyone watching this is, even plays the lottery, but a lot of you do. So let's get into this. Let's take a look and see what the jackpots are, because there's some really, really exciting lottery news happening right now. And in the United States at the moment, the largest game as we speak right now is 300. Let's get this up a little. More so we can actually see this. This is way too small. Higher, more we go. There we go. $358 million jackpot up for grabs tomorrow in the United States. Or I'm actually working on a video about how people in other countries can or cannot potentially play lottery games in the United States. What are the rules? Which apps allow that? Which don't? What's happening with that? Because there's a lot of confusion out there. So I'm working on a video about that. But in the United States, the Mega Million is $358 million with the cash option lump sum $169.7 million before taxes. I mean, how awesome would that be? Come on, what would you guys do with that much money? Let me know in the chat. I can think of 167 million things. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Sorrel Fraser, I hope you're having a wonderful day. This chat is blowing up. Hello in Italy. Vlad, who's watching the Olympics? That's talking about gold. We talk a lot about gold. Did you know one of those gold medals? I just looked it up. For everyone that wins a gold medal, how much are those actually worth? I mean, it's not pure gold, first of all. I think it's mostly silver, but it's worth a few $1,000s. It's still in some countries actually are paying athletes. This is what I was told anyway, right around $100,000 if they win. That's not the case in the United States, but hey, it'd still be awesome to win a gold medal. I'm so happy for everyone that is from all around the world. Hello, Tim. Matthew Barnes, it's great to see you. Does affirmations help with winning the lottery? What's your view, Timothy? Ninja Warrior. Well, we're going to jump into some lottery news stories, but I will go ahead and answer this question since you asked, and this chat is blowing up. Do affirmations help with winning the lottery? What's your view? Well, many people will say yes. Of course, there's many people on the other end that will say no. And on this channel, I just give my opinion. I'm being authentic. And, my opinion is that I do believe in the power of the subconscious mind. I believe that they're like outside of the lottery, like lottery aside, just in general. If you say that you are something, you're going to achieve something, you visualize it, and then you take action steps. I think there's something to that. And I'm a very spiritual person. I'm trying to grow as a spiritual person, I just think it's healthy. But if you're not into that, that's okay with me. Hello, Timothy. I had a thought sent to me that you yourself is destined to win another jackpot. Archie Palmer. I like that thought, Archie. I love that thought, in fact. I'm so glad that you shared that. Thank you so much. Anything is possible. It is possible. I was just reviewing a press conference, actually, because I'm going to start analyzing some press conferences for some of the most interesting lottery winners out there. And I was just reviewing this press conference of this person that won this I believe is 1.3 billion with a B in Oregon recently, just in April. He won this massive prize. And they asked him if he was still going to play the lottery. And he said yes. He said yes after the largest Powerball jackpot in the state of Oregon, after he won that. So, I mean, a lot of people still do. I will from time to time, not very often, but hey, it is possible. Lightning does strike twice. Anything's possible. I strongly believe this. In Europe, you can play US lotteries on Lotto Land, says JJ. Okay, JJ. And there's a really interesting story coming from Europe too. I want to get to in a moment. And yes, I'm taking the cash option, says 21st century artist. It would be very awesome, says Donovan. Okay, we got to that question. Hi everyone, Timothy. It's Singapore. We have National Day draw of 5 million tax-free 649 game. Amazing. And that reminds me, this is not Singapore, but in Canada, there's something happening that a lot of people are talking about because some of you are in Canada. So let's take a look at this real quickly. I know there are people from all over the world. Pull this up. There we go. Is this up? Yes. So in Canada, as we speak, I believe the drawing is tomorrow. Well, they have a Lotto 649, but 70 million is the Lotto Max. That's the largest it gets. It's tax-free, 70 million. And there's, I believe, 25 million of max million prizes, which is extremely high for this game and for Canada. It does not get higher as far as the 70 million. The max million, I mean, that's a lot of money and it's tax-free. And I've interviewed someone that won Lotto Max, I believe it was 50 million, but I mean, 70 million, that's 20 more. I mean, that'd be awesome. That would be so awesome. Tax-free. What would you guys do with that much money? What will you do if that happens? Because anything's possible. That's what I say anyway. I believe that. Hi, Tim from Philadelphia. AM Henry. Hello, Henry. AM Henry. Hello. I would buy my dream home in New Jersey and my dream car, a Mercedes-Benz E350. I love the sound of that. Thanks for your comment. Hi, Tim from the UK. Huge believer in consistent belief in manifestation on purpose. Best wishes on luck to all. Rachel, P.S. Love your videos. Rochelle Reynolds, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. That's so kind of you. And that's one of the reasons why I do these lives, because I just love hearing from you guys and connecting with you. Like, I really, truly do. So thank you very much. That really means a lot. You have no idea. Seriously. Mr. Fleur. Hey, Tim from Brooklyn. Brooklyn is here. I don't know, losing hope on winning. How does anyone stay motivated when we don't control it? Mr. Fleur. Mr. Fleur, thank you for your question and for your comment. How do you stay? So that's a common thought and question and something that a lot of people express. I think it's very common. Like if you play the lottery, because most people that are playing aren't obviously winning the jackpot in any given draw. So if you play the lottery and you don't win and you don't win and you don't win and you just feel really disappointed and disheartened about it, I think that's a common feeling. And so, you know, what would you say if you're losing hope? Well, first of all, and I've said this before, but just have fun with it. Have fun with it. Anything's possible. Dream big. And if it hurts you financially to play, then don't play. Don't play if it hurts you financially to lose the amount that it takes to win, or to play, to have a chance, because anything is possible. It really is, including winning the lottery. Don't let anyone tell you that it's not possible, because it is possible. Anything is possible. Just play responsibly. So greetings and have fun with it. And which reminds me, let's pull up this story. This is a really good story. I just saw this. Someone just sent this to me, actually. Let's see if we can pull this up. This just happened in England. Pull this up. See if we can get to this. Yeah, there we go. So see if we can get it even bigger. See if this will let us get it larger. There we go. So this person, a family wins £1 million on the lottery after playing the same numbers since 1994. That is the headline. But essentially, what happened was they just, let me see it. So a mother and her 3 children match 5 main numbers and the bonus ball in the draw on June 22nd, and will each bank 250,000. So basically they're splitting it. It was a syndicate. They're splitting it. But what's so interesting about this story, they've been playing the same numbers since 94. And someone was quoted, one of the winners was quoted as saying, "I've always been the one to say we will win. I've never been in any doubt." So from that Christmas catch up, when we were jokingly set up the syndicate a few months after the lotto draw in November 1994, I've been waiting for this moment. So I found that pretty interesting because that happens all the time. And so she's been convinced that they were going to win since 1994, and then it happened. How surreal. I mean, it is surreal. You use lottery wheels already tomorrow. I don't use what is a lottery wheel? Well, I should know that. I've never used a lottery wheel, but I like the sound of it. So glad to see your arm is no longer in a sling. S. Denise, thank you very much, S. Denise. Yes, it's getting better. It's not going to be fully healed for a few more months, but I can at least do most things, which is really liberating, because when you're in a cast or a sling or anything and you can't use, see, it even hurts when I do that. When you can't, because I injured it doing martial arts and Muay Thai and sparring with somebody, and it really puts things in perspective, because many of us, not all of us, but oftentimes we take our health for granted, and health is wealth. Let me tell you that. Hit the like button. Shamika Jackson. Shamika, thank you for your support and for your comment, Shamika. I really appreciate that. I would buy a home in Calabasas, California, and I think that's what you're saying, and buy me a Rolls Royce Ghost. Miguel, I love your energy, Miguel. I like to listen to those affirmations. Paul Salazar. Yeah, a lot of people swear by affirmations. Do you guys, some of you do those? You will interview me next week. Tingloth. Okay, Tingloth. Only if your caption, your lower third says Tingloth, then you are definitely welcome, because I want to see that. How's the book coming along, Tim? Sorrel Fraser, thank you for your question. And as always, for being such a huge supporter and member of this channel. How's the book coming along? It is actually, now it's actually being written. The book is being written. I'm back on top of it. I am back here on YouTube, and with all of this, I took some time off, and I have been working on the book. So I'm hoping to have it out, or at least a preliminary, the first copy, hopefully as soon as this fall even. We'll see. But I'll keep you updated. Thank you so much for asking, Sorrel, and for your support. It's so nice to see you today. And Diana Paredes, thank you for being a member of this channel as well. And it's always a pleasure to see you, Diana. Thank you so much. It's nice to see you. Hey, Tim, 3 weeks ago, I dreamt a lottery number and I forgot about it. LOL. Edward, we have to write those numbers down. One thing that I found, if for dreams that I feel like mean something in real life, or are symbolic, or I feel like are a spiritual message, I write them down, because when you wake up, oftentimes you forget. You might remember some of it, but then we reinterpret the meaning of it. And I think it's better to interpret the meaning right after it's happened. But that's me. Please, I hope I will win the Set for Life lottery jackpot. Well, I wish you luck. 2244. Anything's possible. Just play responsibly. Hello from Cyprus, Greece. Wow. Can I play the United States lottery from Cyprus? Now I play Euro Dreams and Euro Millions. When I win before the end of 2024, I make an interview on your channel. Roxy, Roxy, let's plan on that. I would love to interview you if and when you win. And as far as can you play from Cyprus, Greece, I do not know the rules actually in Cyprus, Greece. I am making a video about featuring some of the lottery apps that are claiming to allow access to buy lottery tickets in the United States from other countries, because there are some apps out there that claim to do that. Are they credible? If so, which ones? I'm looking into that right now as we speak. So it's an excellent question. Savannah Ahava, what was your main technique you used to win? Savannah Ahava, my main technique. Well, I purchased the ticket, so that's a pretty big thing. In all seriousness, many people know I had, in addition to that, of course, I had a very vivid dream about it that I've talked about a lot on this channel that convinced me it was going to happen before it did. I'm going to win the Mega Millions lottery jackpot tomorrow. 8/2/24 nerd. Wow. Well, it's up there. It's right now, it's the largest jackpot, highest in amount in the United States at the moment. Miguel, nerd, I'm playing as well. Wow. Hey Tim, Jack Whitaker won twice. Andrea Howell. Andrea, is that correct? I did not realize that about Jack Whitaker, that he had won twice. For people that are not familiar, Jack Whitaker, rest in peace. Believe he's passed away, but he was a very famous lottery winner, and I believe he won. It was either Christmas Eve or on Christmas, one of those two, and he won. I believe it was the largest amount lottery jackpot at the time, and it really seemed to change his life in some very, very big ways. He's quite. I mean, you can look it up. But as far as winning twice, I did not realize that. I will look into that. That would be interesting to know that. Why do I feel Texas never wins as states that have a state tax? Why do I feel Texas never wins as states that have a state tax? Buffalo Blanco. Buffalo, thanks for your comment. I don't, the tax rates in different states in the United States are, for lotteries at least, are completely different. They really, really vary from very high, astronomical, to zero. That's by the state. The federal always taxes. But Biker John, visualize your dreams recorded in the present tense, put them into a permanent form. If you persist in your efforts, you can achieve a dream come true. Biker John, thanks for your thoughtful comment. I would come on your podcast. Well, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. And it's interesting because I do have people reach out to me all the time, different lottery winners and people that have won various prizes or have stories that they wish to be considered for this podcast, in addition to actually seeking them, doing research and seeking them and inviting people. So it's a combination of those two things. And you are definitely welcome. Definitely welcome. When is the key word. Anything's possible, if you win, for sure. Ninja Warrior, Timothy, what are your favorite lotteries that you believe are very awesome and wonderful? Ninja Warrior, thank you for your question. My favorite lotteries. Well, I have interviewed people that have won various lotteries all over the world. My favorite ones are the most credible ones, the largest ones, not because I don't like the other ones, just because they're more credible. And I think especially with lotteries, that transparency and credibility is very, very important. You want to make sure that the game is like a fair game, that so I would say for the United States, Powerball, Mega Millions. For Canada, Lotto 649, Lotto Max. For the many countries in Europe, of course, Euro Millions, Euro Jackpot, Euro Dreams now is making waves as well. I really love the one in Spain. There's a Spanish Christmas lottery that's one of the largest in the world. Every Christmas, it gets to be like billions, and it's amongst many, many people. It's not like one person wins $1 billion like Edwin Castro did, the 2.04 billion. It's not like that. It's divided amongst many people, but it's a really fun lottery. In Mexico, Malate, in Brazil, Megacina. So there's so many lotteries around the world. But thank you so much for your support. And Stephen Laster with a $4.99 super. Stephen, thank you very much. Says, hey, Tim, I just want to say thank you for being kind, very kind, and sharing your story. It inspires me to win the Mega Millions. Wishing me great success. Well, Stephen Laster, I wish you great success, and I wish you good luck in playing the Mega Millions. Anything and everything is possible. Thank you so much, and I wish you so much luck. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And let's It's so nice of you. So generous of you. Amarillo, Texas, a winning ticket for Mega Millions for $1 million. So in Amarillo, Texas, you're saying that they sold a Mega Millions ticket for $1 million. That's awesome. Thanks, Tim, for all that you do for us, current millionaires. The dynamic. Yes, I love it. And we have I don't know if you guys can hear it. There's a dog barking in the background of the studio right now. So hopefully that's not too loud for you. Eliza Lynn Moon Maiden. That is a name. Eliza. Is it Eliza? Well, thank you very much for your thoughtful comment. Woohoo, Timothy. You're cast off. Maybe you had it off for a bit now. I'm just noticing. Congratulations on your full recovery. Thank you very much. It has been a long, long, arduous summer. It has not been the easiest summer, as far as I had to sit in bed for a few weeks and I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't even type. I couldn't even text. I couldn't really do anything. I had to open a can of soup a can of anything, really. If I was going to open a can, I had to use one hand. And it was challenging. But thank you very much. It's getting better, and I really, really appreciate your support. Neon the Phoenix is here. Hello, Neon the Phoenix. Hello. Hey, Timothy from Peru. I hope we can talk about UFO phenomena and in your UAP channel soon. Bless. Sebastian, thanks for your comment. And thanks for joining from Peru. Thank you so much. UAPs are so interesting. And it seems like more and more there's sightings all over the world. It happens all the time. It's very intriguing. Hello, I told you I dreamt I bought a ticket and won the jackpot. On Friday, the 19th of July, I got 5 numbers on Thunderball. 5,000, my best win yet. I had one of the Thunderball and 11 came out nearly 500,000. Wow. Yeah, so you got 5,000. You were close to getting 500,000. Well, first of all, JJ, congratulations to you, and the fact that you have a dream affiliated with that is especially interesting. So congratulations. Thank you so much for sharing your experience here. And if you want to be considered for a short testimonial on this podcast, because we are recording those now with wins of all kinds of amounts, from hundreds of millions. Well, usually those aren't short testimonials, but I interviewed people that have won hundreds of millions to thousands. So, and everything in between. So email my team if you want to be considered for a short testimonial. We'd love to hear more about that. Joanna P, hello. Just play without efforting too much, says C. Soft. Good afternoon, Timothy. Hoping to call you when a group of us from work win this weekend. Margaret. Well, I wish you good luck, Margaret. I'm looking forward to that phone call. I'll tell you that. And it's exciting when you see groups win, because that does happen sometimes. Say, hey, Tim, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I really love the show. Can't wait for my big win. I always play the same numbers. All right. I wish you good luck. The lottery is the biggest gamble return for low price, and $2 to millions. Buffalo Blanco. That's a good point, Buffalo. That is a good point, because the risk reward there, if you're losing theoretically, let's just say Mega Millions or Powerball in the United States, but different lotteries around the world are different prices. But let's say it's $2 for a chance to win hundreds of millions. What's the risk reward there? Like, yeah, I'll lose, Obviously, when I was working at the gas station, I did not have extra money too much, but I felt that it was okay to lose $1 for the chance, knowing that I had the chance. But that's me. That's how I feel about it. But I do think you should play responsibly. I've been playing a set-off pick 5 for 3 years, and I know I'm next in life. La Grande Dame. All right. Well, thanks for your comment. Tim, we share the same name, Louisiana, in the house every day. Every day. Are you saying that your name is Timothy Schultz every day? If so, you are awesome. You are awesome. I thought you were starting at 320. Anyways, I won't complain. Oscar, yes, Oscar. I need to have a set time when we start these lives. It's been pretty sporadic and just kind of. I think it'd be better to have a set time so everyone knows when these are happening. But it's been pretty spur of the moment. So you have a good point. Hi Tim, what was your experience like actually claiming the ticket? Beanie. Well, I've talked a lot about that, Beanie. So I'll keep it very brief. My experience was that it was very surreal. You have to turn in the ticket. There's, paperwork. There's a redemption process. It was, I mean, I could go on and on about the experience, but it's, it's not like, well, it depends how much you win and where you win because the rules are different, but typically you don't just go in there and it's not instantaneous. It's a process. Oscar Gooney, I'm about to win tonight 25,000. All right, Oscar. Well, I hope you're about to be on this podcast then. You have to remain in a realm of optimism and you will win. Mario, thank you so much for being a huge supporter of this channel. Mario is also a member of this channel and I am extremely, extremely grateful. Mario, it's so nice to see you today. Thanks for your thoughtful comment. Howdy, Gold Dust. I won. Wait, here's another person. I love hearing these stories because all kinds of, and oftentimes in these live chats, we get actual people that I've interviewed that have won major lottery prizes. But here's a person. Monique says, I just won 800 in mega last week. Next win will be millions. Hey, 800 is 800 and millions is awesome too. But Monique, congratulations on the 800. Thanks for your thoughtful comment. Thank you so much. People win all the time. Remember that. Eventually you'll win as well. I love that positive energy. Yes, I have an affirmation channel and just bought some lottery tickets. Now I'm going to upload lottery affirmations. So we were talking about affirmations earlier. So she is very much into affirmations. I just won $800 all right. We got to that. And 800 is awesome. If you guys have lottery win stories or a win of anything, really, there's lots of ways of winning the lottery other than the lottery, in addition to the lottery, I should say. So let me know your stories in this chat or in the comments below this video if this is no longer live. Before you sleep, lie in a pad and pen next to your bed. That's right. I swear by that. If you are a person like me that believes, knows that you get messages, guidance in dreams, then I highly recommend writing down your dreams, the ones that have meaning to you right after you wake up. Otherwise, it's very easy to forget, as we all know. Yeah, Mr. Tim, I remember some of it. I wish I wrote it. Okay. Best of luck from Ireland. I hope you feel better now. Have a nice weekend. Sebastian, thank you very much. And greetings in Ireland. I interviewed one person from Northern Ireland that won $1 million from Euro Millions and cannot wait until I interview another person from Ireland. Hi, Tim. Any advices if a winner chooses the annuity prize? Well, that's a really good question. I have an interview coming up with a lottery attorney, a lawyer who has represented some of the largest lottery winners in the world, mostly in the United States, but his insights are very interesting. I got to ask him just about that, about annuity versus cash. And I think if you are some reasons why you might want to choose the annuity, one would be, according to him anyway, if you're young, younger people, or, you can transfer the annuity as well. So if you win and you take the annuity and you're afraid that, hey, what if I die next year or 10 years or 20 years? What if I die before the annuity is paid out? You can transfer it to somebody else so that it doesn't just stop. So there's that too. The other side of it, though, is that the interest rate on the annuity is so unbelievably low that, I mean, it's just exceedingly low. It's substantially low. It's very, very low. So, I mean, that's why a lot of financial advisors will say to take the cash option, because you can make way more way more with even a conservative interest rate than on the very, very, very conservative annuity. Minecraft 2 Force 1. Hey, Tim, I had several dreams in a row. One time hearing Mega Millions, and the next time lottery jackpot. When I played, I won $4, but I got 2 numbers and at least one step closer. Minecraft 2 Force 1. Wow, thanks for sharing your experience. That's pretty interesting. I love hearing dream stories like this. I love it. Of course, many of you know that something similar happened to me and some of the people that I've met and interviewed on here. I find those stories fascinating. Sending this for good luck, humble introvert with a very generous $4.99 super humble introvert. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't tell you how much that means to me. Seriously, thank you very much. Humble introvert. Thanks for your support, for your generosity. Hoy estoy. I do not speak Spanish, so I am not going to even try to say this. I think I should be speaking Spanish. I should. I speak a little German actually, but I love Spanish. What is your ultimate? I just can't speak it. What is your ultimate project? I know El Baño. What is your ultimate project or purpose? My ultimate project or purpose. Lycurgus. My ultimate project or purpose. My purpose is basically to entertain and inspire millions of people in positive ways. That is what I'm very passionate about. That is what I love doing. I love interviewing people. I've loved doing that my whole life. And so I guess that's my purpose. That's why I'm doing this. I just love it. So thanks for your question. Sorrel Fraser with a generous 333 pound super. She's already a member of this channel and she is just such a huge supporter. Sorrel, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, seriously, that is so nice of you. May the universe bless everyone in this chat. Well, thank you, Sorrel. May the universe bless you. And I'm not just saying that because you said that. Like I seriously feel that way and mean that. May the universe bless you, Sorrel. Thank you very much. That is so nice of you. Thank you. Amen, Sorrel Fraser. I agree with that, Oscar. I agree with that. Tim won. Yes, Tim, he won the 5 plus the mega. Then he won 5 numbers. Who are we talking about? Probably someone that was Tim, you got to check out Buckow, Thailand's best Muay Thai kickboxer, Energy God. Energy God, I will do that. Thanks for the suggestion. I do love that. I'm definitely not going to be doing kickboxing or Muay Thai for a little while until this arm heals up, but I do love it. So thank you. Paul Salazar, 358 million Mega Millions jackpot. That is a lot of money. And we looked at the Mega Millions jackpot a little bit ago. It is the highest jackpot in the United States at the moment. I dreamt so vividly that I won the jackpot, but that was 5+ years ago. My sister said it may be a past life. What do you think about that? Is it possible to dream about a past life? Geo Rock, that's a really good question. The whole conversation of past lives, it's really interesting. I'm open-minded to reincarnation. I mean, I've been around plenty of children before who have had experiences. Well, they've said things and I was like, oh my, is that really? Or I've had people tell me about their children, that sort of thing. And I've read some books from some scientists that study that sort of thing. And I can tell you that I definitely am open-minded to reincarnation being a possibility, and energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So even if you're looking at the science of it, I do not believe that we cease to exist. I believe in life after death, and that's just me. But from the near-death experience survivors I've interviewed, from the scientists that I've interviewed, I'm very passionate about that. And I am completely open-minded to reincarnation. So was that dream reincarnation? Was it a past life? I mean, how did it feel to you? That's what I usually ask people. How did it feel to you? I mean, I think it's completely possible to dream about past lives. That's my opinion. But it wasn't necessarily a past life. So I guess I don't know because I'm not you, but I think either thing could be real. I mean, that's what I think without knowing too much about you. I think either scenario is possible. Winner, winners celebrate. Okay. Well, Sorrel Fraser, thank you so much for your support. Hey, Timothy, please get a hypnosis session with Anthony for success and see what happens. Mr. Romero. Thank you, Mr. Romero, for the suggestion. I have been thinking about it. He's a very interesting person. And if you guys didn't see the last interview on this channel, the latest interview, it's not going to be the last one. It's far from the last one, but the latest interview with Anthony, it's really interesting. He's a hypnotist, and I got to ask him about the subconscious mind attributing to success in life, hypnosis, how that relates to prayer, how it relates to our energy, and how it can relate to the lottery, like winning the lottery. Is that possible through hypnosis? I mean, if you guys haven't watched that interview, you guys are going to check it out. Anthony Cerrone, check it out. You can only scroll down a couple videos on the feed in this channel and you'll be able to see it. Spreading endless abundance and positive changes. Mario with also the very generous 555 pound Super Mario. Thank you very much, Mario. Thank you so much. It's so nice to see you. I really greatly appreciate your support. Happy Thursday to you. And thank you for your generous super. Seriously. Thank you very much, Mario. Well, Buffalo Blanco, California wins a lot, and they do not tax lottery winnings. So state tax doesn't increase or decrease the odds. So that was a question earlier. We were talking about the state taxes in the United States for lotteries, and they really do vary all over the place. But the federal is quite high no matter where you win in the United States. So there's that too. But the states really vary. Eva Marie 888. Hi, Timothy from Trinidad. Before winning, what was your feelings towards money? I grew up under the banner that money is evil. So I'm trying to get into the feeling. Love your work, by the way. Eva Marie 888. And we were just talking about Anthony Cerrone, this interview with this hypnotist. And that's one of the things that he spoke about is how some people they grow up thinking that money is, they have these negative connotations from things that they learned when they grew up. So money is evil. Nobody needs that kind of money. Thoughts like that. Like, it's just not a fair world. Money is, there's all these negative connotations with money that some people have. And according to him, that can prevent money coming into our lives if we feel that it's this negative thing underneath. I'm paraphrasing him. Seriously, that's not exactly what he said, but that is a lot of people do believe that type of thing. So what do you guys think? I would love to see you collaborate with Next Level Soul Podcast because you have interviewed so many manifests in the field. The host also had a film and broadcast background. Divine timing. Sophie N. Okay, Sophie, I'll look into that. I don't know that host yet, but he or she sounds very interesting. I will look into that. Thank you very much, Sophie. I appreciate that. Why do I hear that I won Powerball in the cosmic consciousness frequency blessings? Everardo. I don't know, Everardo, but that's something that we all need to hear. We all need to hear that. So I like that voice. J. San Giacomo. Tim, I've been playing the pick 5 here in Florida. I always play the numbers 19745. It hit Sunday night for me because I always play midday and evening box play. Hit $516. Wow, well, congratulations on the 516. I love hearing these stories. We are hearing so many stories here today from people in the chat that have won various prizes. I love it. I love it so much. Thanks for sharing. Hey, Timothy, do you have some advice on lottery scratch we should buy? Maybe the color of the scratch we bought. Which one, Tim? Oscar, I'm not a huge scratch player myself. I've interviewed people that have won $1 million prizes on scratch tickets, so it does definitely happen. My advice with that is just to go with what feels best to you and only spend what you can afford to lose. And sorry to give such a general answer with that, but that's how I feel about scratch tickets. Which is better, telling you're going to win the lottery as an affirmation, or just kept it to oneself to prevent negative energy from preventing the goal to win the lottery? Which is better? So you're asking which is better, to win an affirmation or just preventing the negative energy from preventing the goal? So I guess if you have to compare whether to, I think what you're asking is it better to be saying affirmations or to not be feeling the negative energy? I don't know. I've never really compared both of them. When I won the lottery, I did not know what an affirmation was. I had no idea what manifestation was or any of that stuff. But I was telling people that I was going to win. I told plenty of people. And so some people would swear that attributed to that. And other people think it's just a coincidence. But I think there's power in your words, just regardless. Lottery aside, I do think that. I mean, just before I injured my arm a few weeks ago, some of you know that I told a couple people that I was like, well, that Muay Thai, that sparring, that MMA, those people are a little bit crazy. They have to have a screw loose because you get in there and you can get torn in half. And I was just kind of joking, but I was also kind of serious because I feel that way, because it's combat sports are dangerous, and that's just the way it is. It's combat sports or combat sports. I still love it, but I did that. And literally the next time I sparred with somebody, I tore my tendon. Is that a coincidence? Winner, winner, chicken dinner to you all. John Romano, nice to see you today. Tim, I won $13 at least 3 times. A sign for the future. I'm thinking of an interview in my future. $13. Ryan Orion. Well, congratulations on your $13 win. Yeah. Hey, anything's possible. Maybe that's a precursor to the big one. Let's think that. Anything's possible. Congratulations, JJ. Just play responsibly, but yeah, congratulations on the 13. 77 benevolent elephants. 77 benevolent elephants. That's a tongue twister. 77 benevolent elephants. Neon the Phoenix, thank you for the $2 super. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That's so nice of you. Have you ever seen all your numbers come out after you forgot to play them? Aziza, that is a heartbreaking situation that does happen to some people. And we hear those stories, at least I hear those stories all the time. And I think it's very heartbreaking when that does happen, because it does happen. Tim, love your content. It's always amazing to see the inspiring interviews on your channel. Planning on winning tomorrow's 358 million Mega Millions jackpot. So looking forward to our interview soon. Also, much love, Sean Merchant. Sean Merchant, much love to you, and I wish you good luck. Thank you for your thoughtful comment here today and for joining us live. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Georock, hi Tim, I love your content. It's cathartic for me, as I've dreamt vividly about winning. I've also had dreams that came true. Georock, well, thanks for your comment. I think that is just extremely fascinating when people dream about things before they happen or as they're happening in real life, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this on this channel, with some of the stories, featuring some of the stories of that, where that's happened to people and other people, because people know that happens to me, and it did with the lottery, and it continues to. It's a really interesting phenomena. It just happens to people. I will win $123 million, and then I will do an interview with you afterwards. Jason G. Well, we heard it here first, Jason G. Thanks for your comment. The Mario's winning today. Mario. I love it. What's up, Tim? Do you believe in reincarnation? Yes, I do. I'm open-minded to that. I've had some dreams too that I thought were past life dreams. So I think it's very interesting. And I've read some books on the topic by scientists that are studying it. Hello, Tim. Much love from London. Leo. Well, much love to you, Leo. Thanks for your support from London. Thank you so much. Love the name Sebastian. I do like that name. Can't wait for the lottery lawyer interview. Karen Kelly. Karen Kelly. I cannot wait to share that with you as well. That is coming up soon. That will be probably as early as next week. This interview with a lawyer that has represented some of the largest lottery winners in the United States and in the world, but I mean, mostly in the United States are where his clients are, but they are some of the largest lottery payouts in the world. And it's a very interesting conversation. How low is the annuity? Oh, do you mean the interest rate on the annuity? I think that is what you mean. And it is very, very low. I think it depends upon where interest rates are at the time of the win is the answer to that. But I believe, but I know it's very, so I should know that off the top of my head. I don't know exactly what in my head, I'm thinking it's like 1.5%, but I don't know if that's accurate. I just know it's very, very low, which is like, even you can get a very conservative investment and make way more on interest typically, but it depends how much you win and what your goals are. For some people, the annuity is better because it's more stable. You know, it's going to be there and it will just keep coming and coming. So, hey, I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. It's just what fits with your goals if you win a major lottery jackpot. Sorrel and you too, much good energy on this channel. Well, thank you so much. What's up with the commercials interrupting? Well, I don't know. Are you seeing? Sorry, I apologize if there's commercials interrupting you. I'll look into that and ask. So sorry if that's happening. Where I'm at, Matthew Made IT. Where are you at, Matthew? You're here in this live chat. That's where you're at. Hey, Tim, even though it was only $800, it was super exciting. I bet, Monique, winning $800 is still $800. A win is a win. That is a W. Congratulations. Energy God. Yes. I will win the lottery because of an interview with you would be absolutely amazing. Janet Glass. Well, Janet, I love it so much. Hello, watching from the Philippines, Artificial Intelligence TV. Hello, Artificial Intelligence TV. AIs taking over the world. It's like the Terminator. It's happening. So I like your name. Sophie N. Have you become more spiritual after starting this podcast? Sophie N. Well, I was way spiritual, very spiritual prior to starting this podcast. It's something that's like a lifelong interest of mine, but I can say that I've learned a lot while doing this podcast from a lot of the guests that I've interviewed, spiritually speaking, from the near-death experience survivors to the people that are very much into manifestation and the law of attraction and quantum physics. And all of these topics are so interesting. And when you hear the different perspectives and the experience from scientists and all kinds of people, I've definitely learned a lot, I would say, but I was definitely spiritual before as well. I recently dreamed about winning the lottery. I even saw the number of the lottery was about to play today. So I think you're saying that you saw the numbers. What did you feel the day before winning anything that you can remember? Make you feel assured. The day before, I don't recall the day before nearly as much as the day of. Like the day of and the day after. So the day before, I don't really know offhand. It was probably just like another, I don't think anything, I mean, if anything really super noteworthy happened to me the day before, I think I would remember it. But it's a good question. Thank you very much. I had a lot of things happen the day of, synchronicities and things happened that I thought were very interesting though. My last 4 of my Social Security. Okay. Well, all right. Well, energy. I love that energy. What's your favorite lottery affirmation, Timothy? Well, I've never really done lottery affirmations other than prior to when I won, I told people that it was going to happen. I told them because I believed that it was going to happen because of this dream that I had. And whether you think that's a coincidence or not, I respect you. But a lot of people think that it's not. So I guess I haven't done too many lottery affirmations. I can say, just generally speaking, with anything in life, that if you say that, you are something, like, what do you want to achieve? Say you want to have whatever, fill in the blank. I want to be the CEO of this company. I want to accomplish this. I want to be this. Just saying to yourself, I am so happy and grateful that I am this, and then feeling that. How does that feel to you? Because I think that can be pretty powerful when people do that. Energy, God, what you're winning. All right. I wish it would rain. Sacred intuition. I wish it would. Well, it's raining lottery balls. It's raining jackpots. According to all the people in here that keep winning, that's what I would say. But in all seriousness, do play responsibly if you do play the lottery or any sort of game is very important. Do you think lottery winners are chosen by God? Like, I feel some people will play forever and not win. Anyway, you are one of the chosen. Smooth Black. Smooth Black, thank you for your comment. And yeah, do I think they were chosen by God? That's I hesitate to say that, because if I were to say that, why would I be chosen and not the billions of other people on planet Earth? I don't know that I don't know. That's why I hesitate to say that. But I do believe that in God. I do believe that we're connected to a higher source. People have different definitions of what God is, but I believe we're connected to a higher source for sure. And when it comes to spiritual stuff, I don't necessarily believe in accidents either. So I guess, I don't know. Hopefully that sort of answers the question. So it's a good question though. Karen Kelly became oh my gosh, Karen Kelly. Karen Kelly, thank you for becoming a member of this channel. Thank you very much and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So Karen Kelly is joining this family here as a member of this channel, so she will get access to special perks, special emojis, and my unwavering gratitude. Thank you very much, Karen Kelly. That really means a lot. I really appreciate your support. Sebastian and Angelica. I dreamt about winning the lottery jackpot. 2 weeks later, I had another vivid dream collecting the money. It was so real. And a week ago, a third dream, I was holding cash in my hands. Can't wait, Tim. Wow. So you had 3 dreams. That is amazing. That's amazing. Million dollar dreams there. Anything's possible. In Canada, all lottery winnings are tax-free. Richard, that is one of the perks of winning the lottery in Canada. I absolutely agree with you. So that's very exciting. Next Level Soul is on YouTube. I will look into that. And this is just showing me how far behind I am on this chat. Tim, was the last time you felt inspired to play the lottery? When was the last time you felt inspired to play the lottery? I think the last time was when someone on this YouTube channel told me I should play. I think it was after this arm injury. Someone told me that, you should. It's either that or when the bird pooped on me, because I did some man on the street interviews with people, and a bird pooped on me as I was doing it. So after that video aired, a lot of people said, bird pooping on you is good luck, and you definitely should be playing the lottery. So I think that might have been like right around then. But have you guys ever been pooped on? I never had. It felt like a raindrop, but a raindrop of luck, or something else. You decide. Joel DaCosta. Hello, Tim. It's always been a pleasure to listen to you. I always have good vibes. Joel, thank you very much, Joel. I'm so glad that you're able to listen today. I think it's better to keep your affirmations to yourself, says Karen Kelly. Karen Kelly, that's interesting, because some people, like the hypnotist I just interviewed, and some other people that I've interviewed, swear by speaking them out loud and speaking about that. There's a whole group of people that believe that speaking things into existence is real, and that there's a lot of power in what we say. And then there's other people that believe Like what you're saying right now, that it's better to keep your affirmations to yourself. What do you guys think? It's a good question. If you're into that, what do you guys think? I'm so happy to see you back and healthy. Big hug. Leo, thank you very much, Leo. Thank you very much, Leo. I really appreciate that. Hello, Tim. Sent an email to you. I was wondering if you could do another interview with Luis from Mexico City. More details of the voice, maybe of the church location. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for your comment. Thank you very much. Yes, so I interviewed Luis Xavier, who won a lottery prize, Malate, in Mexico. And during the interview, he described hearing a voice while he was at church praying, a voice telling him to play. And then he went out and played, and then he won. And he's a firm believer in manifestation and in his belief in God and all of this stuff. So it was a very interesting interview. I will look for that email. So thank you very much. And oh my gosh. And Sherry with the 2222 super from New Zealand. Amazing. Sherry, so kind of you, so generous, so giving. Thank you very much. There's so much love there. Thank you for being such a huge supporter of this channel. Seriously, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay, go Tim. Good morning. Let's win enough and more than enough. Everything is golden. Bring on the awesome interviews. Love and luck, everyone. Sherry, thank you for spreading positivity and for the very generous super. Greetings to you in New Zealand. And thank you so much for being such a huge supporter of this channel. Thank you, Sherry. Know Thyself is a powerhouse YouTube podcast with guests across many disciplines. Carrie Marino. Well, there is a plug for another podcast that I'm not yet familiar with, but maybe I'll look into that. Thank you for your comment. Hey, Tim, I've noted down your details and will contact you to be on your podcast soon. I am completely aligned with the universe and getting so many signs every day. My time has come. Well, thank you for your thoughtful comments. I wish you so much luck. I wish you good luck. And I am going to try to get caught up in this because we are just about out of time for today. And unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, fortunately, this chat has been blowing up. But part of that is that I wasn't able to get, and I'm not able to get to most of these comments, but I get to all of them that I can. And I see them just scrolling by. And if I missed your comment, I apologize. I try to get to each and every one of them, but it's just not realistic. But for the ones that I do get to, I try to get to all of them I can. And I am on here as often as I can, usually once a week for a live. So someone in the chat is going to be the next millionaire, Sacred Intuition. I love that. I've interviewed one person that won the lottery after being inspired from watching this YouTube channel. And I cannot wait for the day when the next interview happens, when someone has won the lottery after being inspired by watching this channel. I mean, it's inevitable. It will happen. That's what I believe. It's all about energy. Smooth Black. It's all about your energy. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to get through these comments because I know I missed a lot, but we are just about. Shout out for the Power of I Am YouTube channel, Jay Evs. There's a lot of shout outs happening today. Tim, how would you go about manifesting and claiming a $1,000 a day cash for life winnings, payments or lump sum? Jiga1017. That is such a good question. So 1,000 a day. Well, what I would do if I were to win that prize tomorrow, here's exactly what I would do. I would find, I mean, I already have, I have connections now, but if I had not won the lottery years ago, or if, whatever the scenario, first thing I would do is find a qualified financial advisor, and I would shop around a little bit, see what their rates are, making sure that they are fiduciary, making sure that they are credible, making sure that, and then compare the different people. And then I would ask their opinion. Before turning it in. I would not even, if we're talking about a game in the United States, because the rules are different around the world, but if we're talking about a game in the United States, I would not sign the back of the ticket. either, because there are people like this lottery attorney that I just interviewed that told me that he recommended not signing it because he wants a blank canvas. He wants to be able to potentially help you claim it anonymously if that's what you want, because the different states have different rules, and it's better than not to sign it, because by signing it, you could be theoretically signing some of your rights away and not be able to claim it anonymously. That's what he was telling me. So I would seek the help of qualified financial advisors and get their opinion with what the scenarios are, and then you can make a decision, because different people are at different places in life, and there's just a lot of variables there. So I think you should make an informed decision. I don't think it's a black or white, like what's best. I think it could be best either way. It just depends on where you're at financially, what you want to do with it. And is your goal to grow it? Is your goal to live off of it? Sophie in, woot. All right. So we do need to get going here. Shout out to we are giving so many shout outs today. Just to be clear, I'm not endorsing any of these shout outs that we're doing, because I'm not familiar with a lot of these, but being a live chat, the comments are just coming in. And here's a shout out to the Rosie Life YouTube channel and Tom Kieran of Be Something Wonderful YouTube channel. Best law of assumption quantum spiritual teachers on YouTube. Shanna Joy. All right, Shanna, there's a free mention of that, which sounds amazing, but I do not endorse it because I'm not familiar with it. But there you go. Doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means I'm not familiar with it yet. Whoa, Jorge Valens. Okay, congratulations. There must be another winner in here. There's so many winners today. People that are sharing their stories. It's so exciting to see this. And for each and every one of you, that if you have a story, it doesn't matter if the amount is thousands or millions or hundreds of millions or anything in between. If you have a story that you want considered for this podcast, email my team. The email address is in the description of this YouTube channel. Email and share your story for consideration. It's that easy. We want to hear from you. So, and if anonymity is a concern, because it can be for people, I understand that it is for a lot of people. And if it is, then we can blur faces. We can disguise voices. We're happy to do that. So, but whoever this person is, well, people are talking about someone else that won another prize here in the chat. All right. Well, I do need to get going, guys, but let me just say, wherever you are around the world, just think positively. Remember, there's a lot of dark things happening in the world. There's a lot of dark, negative things, especially I love journalism. I love it so much. That's what I went to college for. I love interviewing people. So I love reading the news. But I think even if you do that, think of it critically. Think of it especially for a lot of the outlets in the Western world, they get their money by commercials and that sort of thing. So one thing is, if it's the more outrageous, negative things that are happening that we see in the news, the more that's what sells. And so the reason I bring this up is that to think positively. I'm just going to leave it on this. Think positively. Don't think that the world is just this dark place. Anything and everything is possible. And just don't be jaded. If you like the news, like I do, I like reading the news. I like to be informed of what's happening, but think of it like that is not the lens upon which the world is. There's a lot of good. There's a lot of positivity happening in the world. I think it's important to keep that in perspective. Anything and everything is possible. There's wonderful things happening every day. So many things to be grateful for outside of the lottery. Your health, relationships, could be anything. And just, be grateful and remember that anything and everything's possible, and dream big, because anything and everything is possible. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for watching wherever you are around the world, and we will see you soon. Take care.